What's going on, YouTube? My name is Ralph.
And my name is Chapat.
And together we are the JPs. Welcome to our YouTube channel, Two Hearts.
One beat.
One beat. We want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing to the page. Make sure you click on that bell so you can get notifications when we drop new videos. So tell a friend.
And another friend.
To tell a friend.
And a friend.
To tell that friend. Because that's how we're going to spread the message out. So let's get right into it. Chapat, what are we talking about today?
Today we'll be discussing physical attraction.
Ooh,
Is physical attraction important?
Okay. I think the answer to that question is
No.
yes. Okay. I think the answer to that question is no. Okay. One more time.
Come on, get it together, Ralph.
I think the answer to that question is
Yes,
it is.
So physical attraction, it is an important piece. It's not the most important piece, but it is an important piece. In today's video, we'll be going over the reasons why.
Yeah, and we're just keeping it real, man. We have to be honest with ourselves and understand that we are beings. We are seeing beings, and naturally we are attracted to what we see. So when we meet people, one of the first things we look at, one of the first things we see is the outer parts,
right.
The physical part. And that's usually what starts what we would call chemistry, right? So we're not going to act like it's not important, but we're going to emphasize it is not the most important. Also, you want to remember that physical attraction, looks and all that stuff, that's relative. That's very relative.
So what may be attractive to me may not be attractive to someone else. And same thing, what may be attractive to Ralph may not be attractive to another male figure. So with the attraction, there's different standards of attraction, and there's different ways of how it's shaped. Our environment shapes our attraction or what we find to be attractive. Society, media, especially media now playing a major role in that, because we see a lot of people who look like models. So then we have that perception, okay, I want my spouse or I want my next mate to look like XYZ. And, is that realistic? And is that truly a basis, or is that shaped by your society and the media?
Yeah, I think even if we go back further, think about when we were in elementary school or middle school. Think about the little boy or the little girl that we all thought was, oh my gosh, he's so cute, she's so cute, she's so pretty. Think about that person that we all had a crush on. In a lot of cases, what I think happens is we grow up and we try to find an adult version of that person. So we don't realize how much that affects our psyche and how much it affects like what we look for now. So for me, my idea of a physically attractive woman was defined by rap videos. Like they told me what an attractive woman should look like. So that's what it was for me. And as I got older, I had to understand, man, every woman is not going to look like that. And that they don't have to look like that, right? And I also think about, for me also, a lot of what I thought was attractive was the conversations that I had with a lot of my homeboys when I was in high school. Like we talked about fine women. So then I felt like when I grew up, I had to find a woman that matched the conversations we were having. And that's superficial.
And for me, when going back to, my elementary, middle school days, I loved me some Bow Wow. And so braids, back in the days, come on.
Bow Wow.
So with that, I saw that in elementary school at first, clean cut. And then Bow Wow came out and I'm like, oh, I like boys with braids. What?
Yeah.
So that changed, but media played a role and society played a role, and what was happening in our society and changes played a big role in that attraction.
Yeah, physical attraction. If you're attracted to someone's looks, remember, looks change. People age, people get bigger, people get smaller. So you don't want to choose a relationship based off of just the physical aspect of it. Not to say it's not important, but it can't be the most important thing. The conversation that we're having really started from a question that was asked to us. And it was, a young man was asking that I met someone that is a strong woman, a nice, caring person, good credit score, has a good job. It seems like this person had a lot going on. And he was saying that I'm just not physically attracted to her. Should I pursue that relationship? And our answer to him was, well, it depends. It depends on where you put your priorities and how much that lack of physical attraction you feel is going to hurt you. Because we have to think about, sometimes it's not even that we're not attracted to people, physically attracted to people. It's that we want to make sure that that person is attractive not only to us but to other people,
everyone else around
to our
us,
surroundings,
right.
to our friends, and to social media and all this stuff. So you gotta really think about what's important to you. But what we did say to him though is, be careful, man. You never want to date someone out of pity. Mm-hmm. So if there's nothing there at all, like if the physical attraction is not there at all, along with other attractions are not there at all, don't drag someone along on this journey just to drop them off later on. Yeah. That's unfair to that person.
Unfair to you and that person. Mm-hmm. Of course, later on the line, if you do end up dropping the person because of that fact, you're also hurting their self-esteem. Right. And what Ralph was saying, there's a basis. What's your basis for that attraction? Mm-hmm. Is it being defined by your society? Is it being defined by your surroundings? Or is it truly, you know what, this person, I just can't see myself. There's no kind of attraction there. And if there isn't, then you guys are just best off as friends. Right. If that's where you want to take it.
That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't date people out of pity. If there's no attraction there at all, I'm talking physical attraction and other attractions as well, don't drag someone along on the journey. Don't do that. That's very, very hurtful to people. But you have to make sure that it is deeper than just physical attraction. There was a story that I read a couple weeks back. It was about a young man who married this young lady, loved his wife, and then what happened not too long after is there was a fire at the house, and then unfortunately she was severely burned and her face was severely disfigured, and he talked about how much he continued to love his wife. So had his main priority been physical attraction, then think about the trouble that these people would have been in. He's still able to love her although her physical has changed. Right. That's important. Think about women when they, like, if I married Chapette because I was so attracted to just, man, she's got this great figure and her flat stomach. What happens after she gets pregnant if she's not able to get the weight off, right? Then what? Can I not love this woman as much? So again, really think about those kind of things when you're putting physical attraction as a priority.
Yeah, attraction, it changes, it grows, and it goes beyond physical. It goes beyond physical attraction. There's intellectual attraction. Someone who's extremely smart, that may attract you. Yeah. Personalities affect attraction as well. Mm-hmm. So definitely attraction it goes beyond physical attraction. Let's not make our decisions solely on physical attraction.
Yeah. Now, physical attraction is important because in your marriage, it can impact intimacy, right? So if you don't have that physical attraction, then it can impact your sex life. So that's why, again, we're not going to rule out physical attraction. We're just going to say, let's prioritize it a little bit lower than other things because I'm attracted not just to my wife physically, but I'm attracted to her mind. I'm attracted to her intellect, right? Those are things that are going to be even more powerful in our relationship. So don't drag people along the way just because, right? Don't date people out of pity. But if there's no spark, because the spark can grow.
Right,
the spark can grow. But if there's nothing there at all, in a lot of cases, it's best to just, hey, you know what? I don't see this happening. We can just remain friends, right? So physical attraction, it's important. It's just not the most important.
Right. Definitely not the most important. It grows. It's relative. So don't let others define that for you.
Yes. Let us know what are your thoughts. Comment below. Let us know what do you find attractive. What's important to you, and just have those great conversations with us. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you tune in next week. Let someone know about the channel. Please share it. Just make sure that we are getting the message out there. We appreciate all the love, and we'll be seeing you guys next week. Tune in for a very exciting topic next week. 2 hearts,
1 beat.
1 beat. Check out my watch, man. My watch game sick.